Hello, and in this screencast for Apache Isis, what I'd like to do is to talk a little bit about app manifests, which are the way in which we bootstrap the application. So I have my simple app running, and I can log in, but if I mistype the password, then we can see we have security set up. I've got to enter a valid password, a username and password. But if I do that, then I can log in correctly. And then also we can see that there's no objects available. If I wanted some, I'd have to create some and using the fixture scripts. Okay, so the way in which the application is running is through this app manifest, and we set this up using this command line argument to web server, which is here. And if we look at the actual class, then we can see that what this is doing is it is basically specifying the modules that make up the application, which is to say the classes to go finding the various domain services, and also specifying our authentication mechanism is Shiro, our integration with Apache Shiro, which is the security, and also for authorization. And the number of the fixtures to run is basically there are none. So what we can now do is we can override these various methods. So for example, if we run the domain app manifest with fixtures, it's more or less the same, but we're overriding the get fixtures to say use this fixture script, and these configuration properties are basically saying to go ahead and actually install those. So let's run using this. So what I'm going to do is create a new configuration, and I'm going to be saying with fixtures. I'd like to use that as the name of the configuration itself, and I'll run this up. And so now if we log in, then we can see that we actually have 3 objects that have already been set up for us, and that was the fixtures being run automatically. And I'm going to log out here for my next last thing I want to show, which is that we can also override and the security. So with this override, we can see I've overridden the security mechanism. So I'm using one called bypass, which means turn it off effectively. So I'm going to do the same trick. I'm going to create a new configuration. This time it's going to be bypass security. Again, I'm going to use that as the name of the configuration here, and hit OK, and then we'll run the app one more time. And so now I can enter, well, anything at all really, just random characters, and the application should let me log in. Okay, and you can see we're logged in with whatever I typed as my username. So there you go, that's what app manifests are useful for. They're also used for bootstrapping the application when you're running integration tests as well, so they're reusable in that sense. Okay, hope that made sense. Check it out.